In 2013, Microsoft revealed the Xbox One. Due to many piss-poor decisions in the company, the product would end up requiring an internet connection to use the console and make it a glorified entertainment box than a gaming machine. This killed the Xbox brand while the company was experiencing success with the 360 when the PlayStation 3 had a rough launch. The roles have now changed and it put Xbox on a downward spiral. To fix this, they thought the idea of Xbox Game Pass and buying studios will help the company. Some of these companies, they pay billions because Microsoft is one of the most richest companies in the world. These companies being Activision and Bethesda. With the Series X, they thought they would change things around, but it's still a downward spiral after multiple games were considered failures. But in 2023, this little project by Bethesda and Tango Gameworks would release. This is Hi-Fi Rush, an experimental action game that got critically acclaimed, even winning awards at the Game Awards. Unfortunately, due to how the game wasn't a live service game and how shareholders will ask them to fire people in order to maximize profits, Tango Gameworks, the people behind Hi-Fi Rush, would shut down, along with several other studios, including some absorbed into others. To say this pissed people off is an understatement. Everyone was so pissed about the situation that it broke people. They have the right to be offended, as Hi-Fi Rush and Tango Gameworks shouldn't be on the chopping block given the recent success, but business is business. The game did try to get another life on the PlayStation 5, but it was too late. I've recently put around 9 to 10 hours into the game and beat the campaign of this game. And when I say this game deserves the praise, it's not even close. It's a type of game that exceeded my expectations and makes the whole Microsoft situation even worse. So I'm going to explain what makes Hi-Fi Rush this unworthy masterpiece. The whole experience itself can't just have its own sections for presentation, narrative, and gameplay, because what this game does is put all that together to make a compelling game from start to finish. This is an action game similar to something like Devil May Cry, but how you attack is to the beat of the song to help build strong combos and get this great thing up. Many times you would have to time the button pressing correctly to finish off the combo, and the parrying would also follow this direction and is beyond the best way of handling parrying. In fact, the game feels pretty smooth to control. Other combat activities include calling help from the friends to help get rid of barriers, but also are used for specific puzzles used in basic platforming challenges. Yes, the game has several platforming challenges, and what the game designers did here is make it connected to the actual combat system by making it feel like it's in the beat of the song, with many of them requiring perfect timing to achieve the perfectness. There is so much attention to detail in each level that it makes it feel a part of the world, and what helps is the stylization. This looks and acts like a 3D animated movie by the people who made Spider-Verse, but they embrace the style and the personalities to make this world and characters feel lively, ranging from animated movement and the overall fun atmosphere. Like this one level where they show one of the bosses draining the budget to stop the protagonist. Most games don't really consider this type of personality that would help build a character of such game. I might as well get this out of the way. The story is about Chai, a Rockstar wannabe that got a defective arm, and when his AirPod got into his body, it created this rhythm that builds this combat experience that fundamentally constructs this game. This is why the game has this high beat music and connected to its combat. Given a reason why it's like this, and this comes with so many great decisions as well to embrace the overall gameplay. I finally want to touch on the boss fight. Most of them are fine. The third normal boss was annoying and the final boss was kind of awkward, but the fourth one was the best, with its classic Beethoven music and sync it with the fight. Many bosses, despite what I have said, have this going for them to continue what the game is trying to achieve, combining rhythm games and action games and put it into one to make it an extraordinary experience. Unfortunately, this game died when Xbox shut down Tango Gameworks, and there are going to be a ton of people that when they find out about this game, they're going to fall in love with. This game basically exceeded my expectations, and the fact they shut down this studio because it's not Fortnite money is extremely disappointing. You should know I have a massive hatred for game preservation because the industry right now doesn't see it as a thing, but rather what will make investors get their own money now. This is why I suggest you get the game as soon as possible before Microsoft removes your right to play this misfit masterpiece. I highly recommend this game to any gaming fan and you will not be disappointed.